Welcome back, my friends. My name is Eric. This is Mellow7 Gaming, and we are playing some MechWarrior 5. Once again, our Fanta test squad is back with another M7 investigation. And this one is a follow-up to a previous investigation. Hawkeye had asked if we run our Catapults with the same loadout that we saw the Cicadas run, meaning we have equal number of damage on small pulse lasers as we do on LRMs. Will we see the Catapult move into pulse laser, or will he stay out for the LRM? Because you'll recall when we ran the Cicadas and they had equal damage, they did 12 damage with lasers and 12 damage with their LRM5s. The Cicadas moved into brawl. The Catapults with 12 damage from lasers, but I want to say 36 damage from their LRMs, stayed back. So we determined that the mech moved back because it could do more damage with the LRMs. What if that's not true? What if the comment in the AI, to the AI question with Unreal, where Alex said that the chassis plays a part in determining whether a mech plays a support or brawl, or determines its role, helps determine its role, weights it, not determines it. That's too strong a word, but does affect its decisions in regards to that. What if the Catapult moved back not because it was doing more damage with the LRMs, but because it's in a Catapult, which is a support mech, as opposed to a Cicada, which is more or less a recon brawler? So what we've done here is we have taken a Catapult and we have created a Catapult that had the same loadout the Cicada did. Meaning 4 small lasers. In this case, we did pulse lasers to get the range down as much as possible, and 2 LRM5s. We're doing a total of 24 damage. 12 of that is from the lasers. 12 of that is from the missiles. What will the Catapult do? Will he close and brawl like the Cicada did? Or will he drop back into support role in LRM? I don't know. They have all of their jump jets. The only real change we made is to the weapon loadout, max armor. I think I gave him one more ton of ammo because why not? Dumped in a bunch of heat sinks. And I'm in here. You can look at it for yourself. That way you can see what we did. We did put one in the head just because. 2 more tons of ammo there, 10 heat sinks total, small pulse lasers, and I went with the 5 STs just because I think they look cooler, and that's it. So we're going to back out. All of them are set up the same except with their individual Fanta colors there, and yeah, let's drop in and see what happens. It's a level 30, by the way, so we're a little over ton, but we're way undergunned, or we're probably equal gunned.
Good hunting.
All right, I'm just going to let them do whatever they're going to do. Now, they started close.
Enemy eliminated.
Okay, lasers so far. I'm going to back up so we can watch. So far, I'm just seeing pulse lasers. Now, it's against fast mechs. We haven't really had a say in what we shoot. Red seems to be confused as to who he should go after anyway. There he goes. He's chasing that locust. Oh, green is backed up and gone for the LRMs. But then he more or less stepped back in again. Where's yellow? Oh, yellow's just up front there. Okay. It's the only LRM shot I've seen so far that came from our mechs. We've seen some flying from off screen there. They appear to be brawling. We are doing Warzone difficulty of 30 against Steiner. Not that it matters, but we saw the Steiner paint scheme there. Let's see, will Red back up an LRM? He could easily... Oh, it's dead. So we're 300 out here. They could have opened with LRMs, but nobody really did. They didn't step back. They all waited in and got him. All right. Where's everybody going to come from now? I think, to be fair, our question is already answered. They brawled. But they didn't have a choice there to some extent. I'm going to go F1, F3.
Regrouping at requested.
I'm going to put them right here. They have the option here. They're going to start plenty far enough out. And what's going to happen is I'm going to run in and kick this thing off.
I'm here, Commander.
And we'll see what happens. Let me hop up over this hill really fast.
Jump jet fuel low.
Stay sharp, MechWarriors. Ally Command reports enemy movement is projected to hit your location at any moment.
All right.
Time to earn our pay.
Target down.
Oh, they landed right on top of them again. So they're going to brawl here regardless to some extent. They don't have an option. They have to deal with these locusts that are in close. That one's moving away, though. Red couldn't do anything about it. He just kicks that tank out of the way. But yellow could easily have just stepped back and taken shots. Somebody's alarming us. Oh, it's those helicopters. They're probably SRMing us. Yeah. How they're doing against that locust? They're doing fine armor-wise. Got him. Somebody gonna LRM the choppers anyway? There we go.
I got it.
Man, I will be honest, there's not much cooler in Battletech than catapults lurming the crap out of stuff. Alright, so this time they're far enough away. They can control, to some extent, what's going on here. They can sit back easily. These are tanks. Do they start to move? Now, I've given them I'm going to give them just a follow here. They were held in place here by this. Let's make sure that's not the case.
Target acquired.
I'll go to throw a target up there. They'll LRM it, but maybe it'll move them in closer. Okay, everybody's on target now. We can see the targets. What's going to happen? Red's moving in. Yellow's moving in. Green has gone ahead and LRM'd. So they are LRMing on the way in. The question is, do they continue? I mean, they're quite a ways forward, so if they wanted to, they could move behind me as far as they have moved in front of me. We've seen in past battles, they'll move to go where they want to go once they enter combat.
Target acquired.
Okay, red LRM'd there. But I think just because the dude ran past him, ended up in back against green. He's turned back around. Oh, we went some more LRMs.
Acquired.
Okay. I would say we're still primarily just seeing small lasers, but we are seeing the LRMs use more than the Cicada did. The Cicada moved in very quickly and stayed in. I don't see anybody shooting anything right now. I think partly it's just really hard to see the pulse lasers. I'm going to move up here.
New target acquired.
Let's target somebody so we can tell if they're... Oh, they killed somebody there. I just wasn't watching the right dude. It's so hard to see the pulse lasers in daylight. But we can hear them. So they are pulse lasering. They have moved in and they've stayed in. They used the LRMs on the walk in. They used them a couple times when people were running past and they had the shot. I wouldn't be surprised to see this guy get LRM'd here. Red could easily do that. He's hiding there. He's moved back in too close though. Green just body blocked him. And they're opening up with the pulse lasers again. So I would say we saw slightly more. There we go. Now, these might just be because, unlike the Cicadas, they don't have the speed to run with, well, a Cicada. So the Cicada is more likely, as it goes on a strafing run to one guy, get a little bit farther away. But we just saw Red move up. He could easily, let's see, he's 86 that way. He's 105. Yeah, he could have stepped back 10 meters and LRM'd, and instead he chose to step forward 10 meters and pulse laser.
Target
so
acquired.
I think our question's answered. Oh, I have these on 1 and 2. I just shot our own dude in the back, by the way. I had the wrong weapon group going. And that guy's hiding. Interesting.
You must have really kicked over the beehive
Okay.
here, Commander.
All right.
More hostiles inbound.
How many more hostiles do we have to kill? Well, I'll tell you what. I think our question is answered, so I will be back at the end when we have some numbers for you.
Target acquired.
Scrap that mech.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Taking heavy damage.
Target acquired.
Visual confirmation, mercenary forces.
Yeah!
Enemy eliminated.
Target.
Enemy mech down.
Target acquired. Target.
Enemy reinforcements spotted in the area. They look like they're heading your way.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Hammer unit receiving heavy fire.
Interesting that red stayed back so long. Everybody else moved in. Green, who's in our slot 4, is the one that brawled right away. Red's actually the one that stayed back. He's in slot 2. That should be a brawling
destroyed.
slot, per se. If that theory had any truth to it. And we're not really seeing that. In fact, he's chasing down people with the LRMs right now. He's locked onto somebody. And even though he could have pulsed somebody, he chose to go instead after the Locust. But they did switch targets. They went over here to this
New
dude for a little bit.
target acquired.
Went after the assassin. Bigger target, a little more firepower. That may be why they ended up switching. Definitely doing more damage to us.
Mech has been dispatched.
Locust goes down. He's been legged for a little while. That one little leg kicking around. Poor dude. They've just got to finish these two guys off and we're done. You know what? I'm going to help. He's legged. Even a legged assassin we can't really keep up with, though.
New target.
Boom.
Got that one.
Mech destroyed.
Come on out. Come on out where I can get LRMs on you. There you go. All three are moved. No, LRMs. They should all be able to get an LRM target at launch. Nope. Only green LRM that time. Everybody else just stepped forward and went in directly with the pulse lasers.
Target.
Great work,
Green did his
Commander.
best to back up
We
and
have
pulse laser on the
satisfied
way
our
out.
contract and have a narrow window to evac if you're
All
ready.
right, let's go.
Positioning on you, Commander. Target. Pulse readings for enemy mechs. Moving in.
Great showing, Commander. Our employers will be pleased.
Well, I'm thinking about it. What I would like to see from a mod, if possible, is a different, would be maybe another screen, or just more columns. I would be happy to get rid of this column. I mean, we know they're 1, 2, 3, 4. But I'd like to see how much damage per weapon system we did. How much did they do with the pulse lasers? How much did they do with the LRMs? I would really like to see that. I took 1 damage. I did 28. 487 damage dealt, 450 dealt. not too bad. Pretty equal for the most part. We got more out of these guys than this guy. He took less damage though, so that goes counter to our kind of the theory that 2 and 3 are pure brawlers and want to run in. We did see him sit back a little bit more, but I think that was just circumstance more than anything else. But yeah, that's it. They did LRM more than the Cicadas did, but I think that has more to do with the speed and being able to control the engagement distance. I think because the Cicada is so much faster, it can close with anybody in the game really, really quickly, and as such, it did so. This made the attempt, but it had a lot more time to shoot LRMs on the walk-up. So we did see more LRMs. Some of that might be due to the weight of the chassis making it more of a support mech, but I think it has more to do with the speed. So thanks for watching, guys. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Thank you for Hawkeye for the suggestion, the question, and we guys will see you next time. Cheers.